Hello everybody and welcome back to the adventures of Wilbur here in Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. So we just woke up from our nap. And it's about to go down, unfortunately. So I did previously already do this fight. And boy, it was a cluster. I tell you what. But I'm going to try to recreate it as best I can. Hopefully even better, But, yeah.
I'll lay claim to the stars. I won't heed your cries of mercy. Give me
because this is a problem. Because we got a dude here, we got dudes here, these three dudes, we got a demon here. We've got dude here, demon here, dude 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 here, demon here, dude here. Yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle. And it's all down to Wilbur. So, Wilbur, you're gonna go ahead and try to get as far away as humanly possible. And we're going to start the battle there. Now, thing about Wilbur fighting on his own, he is borderline useless with all his skills. So we're going to go ahead and give him as much help as we can. I guess we'll do this.
Already done.
Put this here. At least he has a bit of a buff. We will put this right in front of him. And then this, I guess we'll put over here.
Not a problem for me.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I don't have anyone to give extra turns to. I don't have anyone to buff up. So we're literally just going to take pot shots at these people. So that guy, 82% there to kill him. 82 there, 82 there. No over-penetration shots, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and take on the closest one here, I think.
Nothing I can't do. Nothing of value has been lost.
So he's dead. And then we just kind of end our turn. I actually completely forgot he had a shotgun. But anyway, yeah, no one to buff up, no one to... I don't even know if I can put these on myself. Turns out I cannot. Yep. Can't do any of that to myself here. And then this is useless right now, but... yeah, we just kind of gotta end our turn. And then the demons are gonna come in. And they're gonna tickle our butts quite a bit. And it's gonna suck.
Minds exist only to be broken.
So it's gonna take about 3 years for these people to take their turns.
This way.
I am so probably screwed.
Quick, quick. I'll do what it takes.
Yep. Okay, first shot. First shot taken. And then Abelard comes in to absolutely save my ass. But it is Wilbur's turn. I don't know why it went to Abelard. Abelard goes next. So we do have this right here. Looks like a pretty decent shot here with the over-penetration. 30% is really bad. This is also pretty good. So is there a way to up that with the Deadeye? Not really, it just kind of does more damage. It doesn't even do that. What is the purpose of the Deadeye? Hold on. Precisely aimed shot with 50% bonus to effective range of a weapon and 10% crit or hit chance. That is a straight lie, because this is 30%, 95%, and then this is 30%, 95%. Well, we're not using the AP for anything else here, because we don't have line of sight in order to give Abelard anything here.
I'll pass.
So there's not really anything we can do there. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with this, I guess.
My purposes.
Yep. Dodge and just killed the man behind her. Sick AF. And we're in trouble now. Abelard, it's your turn to go. I think we go ahead and go here. Because what is the area of effect on this? So that's the 2. And then this is 2 forward and then 1 on the side. So we could hit all 3 of these guys here if we go here. Can we do this?
Indeed.
Boom.
Better.
3 kills there. And then we have the charge or the breakthrough. Do we do the charge or do we do the breakthrough? That's kind of the thing of the day here. I think we do the charge. And we just go in and smack her. Well, I don't know. What's the range on the... Hold on. What's the range on the slash? It's the thing. Does not provoke the taps of opportunity. Can be applied only once for 1 target per round. And the warrior dashes through an enemy to the cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes a melee attack with 50% reduced damage. So let's go ahead and try it. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it's a 1 square. Oh, oops. Oh, oops.
It
Yeah.
will be done.
Okay, well that was pretty useless. If I do say so myself, I say so. So we're gonna go ahead and...
Someone else can do this.
Shut up. We're gonna just buff up. What gun do you have? You have a pistol. So you're gonna try to run away, and then we're gonna get an opportunity of attack on you. But that's all we can do right now. Now we just get hurt. Epic.
Enjoy your
Epic.
luck while you still draw breath.
That was good. Epic.
Embrace excess. Spurn the not accept
She couldn't get to me.
Embrace it.
Parry there, love that.
For now.
Get the dodge.
I can
Love
handle
that.
this.
Love that. Love that.
This way!
Oh my god, beautiful. Oh my god, beautiful. Argenta coming in. Definitely here to save the day. So, if that's the case then, let's go ahead. Oh, I don't get to choose the turn order. That's right. I forgot this game is like that. So we do have these guys here, and honestly, we might as well just do the shotgun here and hit them both. We can't hit them both. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. We might have to move over one and then hit them both. 39% is not good, honestly. The dodge.
The brink of agony.
Yeah, we're hurting here, boys. So now, we gotta go ahead and get in there with Argenta.
Rejoice in battle. Dedicated.
Crit.
My soul
Much
sings
needed
in
crit.
ecstasy.
Much needed crit. So we're gonna go ahead and revel in slaughter.
To the brink
Or that's,
of agony.
Furious Recital, that's right. Revel in Slaughter is the one that I have to unlock. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and run and gun.
Notice for the weak.
And then we're gonna go ahead and move here, I think. See if we can hit all of them, which we can.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Strike is a
Epic.
prayer.
So we're doing good damage there.
As the
And Revel
Emperor
in Slaughter.
commands, I act.
And then we can mark prey here, which I probably should have done first, but doesn't really matter. We could wild hunt. Take out some of these guys here. That actually might be the play. I think that might actually be the play. So let's go ahead and prey you. Put prey on you.
I'll do it.
And then put prey on you. That gives us that. And then we're going to go ahead and pull out our primary here. And do the wild hunt primary.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. Eradicated. Each strike is a prayer. None can
Camera's
escape the
spasming out,
Emperor's
but
judgment.
we did do it. We got those 3 kills. From there, did we just hot on the trail this? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just end it there. Abelard. We're going to go ahead and do this. So we're going to move up here. And then we're going to charge into this. Because we need to get him here as quickly as possible.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I took care of this one.
Okay, so they're dead. We can then take care of this guy.
Reduced to dust.
Kill him. And we're going to go
It will
ahead
be
and
done.
endure again. And then we're going to go ahead and move on. Take some damage here from
I'll
these
live another
guys.
day.
Yikes. That's hurtful, for sure.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, pfft. Didn't even do any damage. Hit twice and didn't do any damage. That's going to hurt.
Recreant.
Apple.
I can't stand it.
Okay. Cassie is going to come in. Cassie's in. So now we have you here. Let's go ahead and go here and then try to hit both of y'all, I think. No. I can't do that, can I? Okay. I would have to get out of range, so I would have to go here and then do the shotgun blast. That gets me out of her range. Oh, thank God I dodged that. Didn't realize. This fucking bitch. This absolute whore. You suck dick. Argenta, go ahead and move you up. So we got the demon here, and we got the priest over here. I can probably get him... No. Because I want the charge there. So I can probably take all those guys out. Let's go ahead and see here. We can... 95% there, and it doesn't kill. We can do that.
Without deeds is worthless. Strike is a prayer.
Epic. Love that. Let's go ahead and revel in slaughter. And then we're going to go ahead and run and gun. Get a little closer here. Switch over to our shotgun. Blast this hole into next week.
Undone.
All right. I think we end our turn with her. Cassia, you can go ahead and go in. And then you can go ahead and get Abelard in
That
there.
is foolishness.
Too far. Epic. Can I give him voice of command then? I can.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Let's go ahead and go here. Give him voice of command. Then we're going to give him movement.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's go ahead and go here. That way she still has line of sight on him, so we can give him this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, and then we're gonna use this to charge in and kill this bitch.
Brink of agony!
Okay. And then she still has one left. So she can go ahead and hit this guy here and kill him. And then we're chilling there. And then Abelard gets his turn. So we're gonna go ahead and go right here. And we're gonna Reckless Strike this. And hit them both, right? I think that's it. So let's go ahead and go here. We're gonna Reckless Strike. We're gonna do this here. Kills one of them. Hurts that guy like a motherfucker. And we do have charge and we do have breakthrough. I think we go breakthrough here. And we're gonna go ahead and do this. Wipe out. We can't leapfrog with anyone else here.
I'm not interested.
Yep. So we're chilling there. Go ahead and end the turn there. Okay, so she goes after him with the parry. Excellent. Oh, look at that. Yurlet and Cabela come in. With nothing really to do. There's literally one demon all the way back here. We're gonna try... Oh, it's Wilbur's turn anyway. I'm an idiot. So let's go ahead and go here. Switch to the sniper rifle. And we're gonna go ahead and hit him here. Abelard, I gotta take this shot, I'm sorry.
Already done. Cursing me was your biggest mistake.
Excellent. Overpenetration. Okay, yeah, I know what overpenetration is. Some shots are able to pierce through enemies and deal damage not only to them, but also the characters standing behind them. Armor penetration parameter is found on most weapons and affects how much damage the target takes, as well as determines the chance of overpenetration. Some weapons have the overpenetration parameter, which depends on the type of weapon, the value of the weapon's armor penetration parameter, and the character's talents. In the case of overpenetration, characters standing behind the target will receive less damage. So, I guess that's the first time we hit our allies with that. But everybody showed up. Excellent.
Victory awaits.
I will not lie. The first time I did that was way cooler because, first of all, we took care of everyone before these two got in. Cassia literally showed up and then everyone was already dead. And that was because Wilbur was literally sitting on like 2 HP from those two demons just fucking his asshole. And then Abelard literally did that thing where he dashed in and killed them all. He literally saved my life. But that's the ending we get here. Let's go ahead and get all this garbage swept off my floor. Oh, I do need a bath after that, though, honestly.
A new challenge for me.
Let's go ahead and see here. There's still people here that we have to do. Yep, all that. Okay, so we're chilling there. Okay. Back to the Coronis Expanse. Now that we're out of the dream. And we can finally move on with our lives. Holy hell, we finally got to this system here. The Orselio Prophecy. Very cool. So we got some space dust, some pirates, and then 3 planets here. Let's go ahead and get the space dust while we're here. Get some fuel. Excellent. Love that for us. We got a scan here that's required. What is this now? Blood victims. Okay. It appears that a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. The debris that did not burn up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flood The flow of a mighty river. This dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding the nearby valley. A herd of large hoofed rodents has gathered along the riverbanks. If the animals lose their usual habitat, they are doomed. Lord Captain declares a great hunt. The animals cannot flee and are virtually defenseless. Jesus Christ, I can't read. They're virtually defenseless, and their valuable meat and pelts will prove quite useful. The Lord Captain orders the removal of the space debris from the riverbed. It's a long and laborious process, but the animals will have a chance to survive. I mean, do we care about the animals? I don't think we do. We go hunting, and we get trophies. We get provisions, and we get uniform kit. 2 uniform kits. Provisions, uniform kit, uniform kit. Okay. The Great Hunt brings plenty spoils and lifts the crew's spirits. The right to take shore leave and partake in the hunt is so coveted a prize that many are willing to sell their belongings, make hefty bets in card games, and even fight in improvised tournaments to win it. Okay. When it said flood victims, I expected something else here. I expected actual people, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and scan Mustafar here. Nothing. Epic. Love that for us. Go ahead and take on these pirates, shall we? All right, space battle. Sick as thick. Love that. Go and see how many pirates we're taking on here. Oh, shit. That is a big ship that shoots a missile. Oh, but it's just the one ship, it seems. Let's go ahead and see here. We can hit it here. Can't hit it with that. And we can hit it with one of those. So do these blow up when I get close to them, or do they have to hit us? Detonation? Okay. I think we can avoid it. I think we can go this way, and then those have a wide sweep. So let's see what we can get on this. So we can hit them here with this. We can hit them here with this. We can hit them here with this. Let's go and use this here. Okay.
This one's going down.
That was fucking great. Holy shit, that did so much damage. Go and use this here.
Bleed them.
That did some actual damage to their hull. They no longer have shields on that side. Oh, they have 7 shields on that side. We're gonna go ahead and go here. And then we can do this here.
Lay in the course.
Okay, excellent. Love to hear that. We're gonna go ahead and go here. Hit them with this. Okay, and they're on the verge of disengaging. So what we can do... No, we still have one more turn there. I can't use this either. Can I use during the acceleration phase? So if I go here, can I use it? I have to end up here. Okay, and I think we end our turn there. Oh, they didn't do anything. Well, you're fucked.
Fire right now!
You're cooked as shit. Good one, idiot.
This one's going down.
Now we're gonna whip around, do a big Yui, and then shoot these missiles with as much as I can. I can't do any more. Honestly, there's nothing much we can do there. Yeah, okay. It just blew up. So we got some stuff there, got some scrap. Didn't take any damage, I don't think. Or it took a little damage, maybe. Nope, didn't take any damage here. And we'll repair that hull for 5 scrap. And then let's go ahead and check out this last world here. All right, and then we have Promethium. Let's go and slap that bitch down. Get to 5 Promethium. And then we are back to the world map here. I say world map, it's more like galaxy map. But we've fully done that here. Go ahead and chart new courses. See what happens. Ooh, there's a new one over there. Addermat 2. There's this one here and this one here. I think we go this one here, because that way we're in this little bubble here. Go and move that over. My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report that your pet, Aldari, is in a foul mood and is moving toward the captain's bridge. We don't dare stop her, but I expect you will have difficult conversation ahead of you. Epic. What do you want, girl? Actually, we never did like stop to talk to her, did we? I don't even know where she's like at on the bridge, now that I think about it. We should do that, huh? Hear her little voice lines about her woes and her background and whatever. But let's see what she wants now. She doesn't look like she's storming. She looks like she's walking pretty coolly, actually.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantak.
She quietly appears beside the throne. Exhaustion and anger are set upon her brow.
Azurion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of Monkey. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures?
That's what I'm saying, girl. Oh, sorry about that. Had a bit of an interruption. Okay, yeah, she hates the weak-minded monkey. That's funny.
And still, one monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over.
Uh-oh.
She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted Morag. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
Oh my god, she's a virgin. Fraternizing with Xenos, unspeakable heresy. Show me to this mad woman, and I shall see that she is suitably punished. Are you truly so offended by it? My people have behaved contemptibly, and I apologize for it. I wouldn't mind going somewhere private with you either. Dude, do we just send it? If you dislike how my people behave, try to spend your time somewhere more out of the way. Do we just send it? I'm just kidding. Were you really that offended by it?
Try to imagine, Elantak, being lusted after by a wild beast. It is foul, disgusting, so vile that it makes your very soul shudder.
So I don't have a chance either then? That's so funny. Oh shit, there's a lot of other things here. I'm also repelled by the thought of a human desiring an Eldari. Understand that this is an innocent... I understand that this incident was unpleasant for you. It does not mean that all humans are animals. You're an exotic animal to my people. Get used to it if you want to continue traveling on this ship. For you, I am willing to become a wild animal or a docile pet. Oh my god, dude. You want a submissive boy toy that's also like the ruler of 1 billion planets? If you dislike my people behave, yeah, okay. I shall speak to my subjects. You will not be bothered again. I apologize for it.
I accept your words, Elentok. And still.
Okay. I understand this incident was unpleasant for you, but that does not mean all humans are animals.
No. Your kind, simple souls and narrow minds are the root of all these flaws.
Okay.
Narrow minds and simple souls. Every day, I feel as if I am caught in a trap, surrounded by a pack of wild animals. I am prepared to pay this price to find my kin, but everything has its limit.
Calm down, girl. Someone tried to fuck you. Calm down, bro. That's very victim blaming of me. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Perhaps you would stop insulting the human race at every turn? I do not think you fully understand human thoughts or actions. It will take time, but I can help you make sense of them. I shall speak to my subjects. You will not be bothered again. If you dislike my people behave, spend your time somewhere out of the way. You don't understand them, but I can help you make sense of them.
I have walked the path of awakening, Elentok, and learned to see that which is hidden and hear that which is unspoken. When I found myself on the Lilithon, I watched your kind long enough to understand the true nature of Monkey. I do not think you can tell me anything I do not already know. Nevertheless, I will not protest. Conversations with you are the only thing on this ship that can ease my solitude.
You're a Xenos, strange and unknown creature, and humans strive to understand the unknown, for the unknown is the most frightening thing of all. Sometimes we struggle to understand the motives behind our own actions. Let's just say they don't know what you are.
Had any of them wished to understand my nature, they would have already run away in fear from one who walks the path of the outcast. But they are just trying to provoke me, hurt me. No. Monkey are driven by their instincts. To survive, to breed.
Yeah, that
to
one.
ensure the preservation
in particular.
of their species and the annihilation of those who threaten them. It is neither good nor bad. It simply is.
I think we will never be able to understand each other. Let's not discuss this any further. No, let's go ahead and keep talking. Sometimes we don't understand our own things.
That once brought down my kind, Elentok, toppling us from our pedestal as rulers of the galaxy. Indulging your weaknesses or whims does not make your species any more attractive.
All humans are different. My people's interest in you was not intended to be an insult. Why did I say it like that? Not intended to be an insult.
Elentok, please understand that I do not find Monkey attractive. The mere thought of being intimate with one of your kind.
Damn, I got no chance on this, bro.
Our conversation has only proved my point, Elentok. That Monkey and the children of Azurian are as different as night and day. Eldari do not simply see the world differently. They see more than any monkey can ever comprehend.
And I'm Wilbur sitting there like, damn. And here this monkey wanted to climb that tree. You know what I'm saying? Girl. God damn. All right. Well, that sucks. She's racist. kind of a deal breaker. Who knows? But I mean, who isn't in this world? Let's be real. Everybody is. Gotta love that high fantasy racism, bro. And what do you see in the world around us that I do not? I think we will never be able to understand one another. Let's move on. The Aldari are such arrogant creatures. No, what do you see?
What do I see? Your words ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer?
Probably not, but send it.
I will need time to put the entire truth of this world into the meager language to which your ears are accustomed. When I find my answer, I will pay you a visit.
That's good enough for me. See you in the next episode. Anyway. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and find her together here. Well, I guess we can check in on everybody here.
Greetings.
Argenta? Never mind. Cassio?
Words
What is your
cannot
special site
describe
reveal?
how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
What is your special site review? Look. Look with your special eyes.
Reading Xenos' colors has always been a grueling challenge for me. The boundless palette of colors Iliad emanates is too painful to look at. Her hues are bright, blinding, unnatural, and very, very dangerous, Lord Captain. I would never entrust my safety to a being that screams so loudly and clearly of its alienness to human perception.
The fuck does that mean?
Jai is like a gem. The brighter people shine around her, the clearer her faces reflect a myriad of colorful gleams. They are all parts of Jai, but no single one of them is her. I cannot discern her true colors through the veil of her motley shawls. I peel off hue after hue, only to find a different color underneath every time. The esteemed Magos Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright,
Pascal,
beckoning
right?
hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah.
Yeah, that's Pascal.
Cubella is bathed in crimson as bright as fresh blood, and its sight is all the more striking in the embrace of impenetrable darkness. And yet, there is no malice in these heavy shadows. They are impartial, morose, uncompromising, and ever consuming what weak flashes of other colors there may appear.
Damn, that's deep as fuck.
I have enjoyed your company.
That's cool, shut up. Alright, so... who's next here? Foxmaster. Abelard, you got anything to say?
Lord Captain.
You may call me by my first name if you wish. Never.
Lord Captain.
You will only refer to me as Lord Captain because they don't have Wilbur in the game, even though it's one of the things that was randomly generated. Let's go and see here. Adira, how are you? Cool. I want you off my ship. Lamau. Cabela.
Dolmen.
Okay.
Mate.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Urilet stands out from her surroundings like a Janisuarian jungle tree in a garden of manicured topiary. Topiary? Anyway. Unsettling beauty and alluring otherness. In her posture, her gestures, her piercing stare radiate from the Aldari. Alright, we've got a ton to speak to you about. Strange and blasphemous things started happening during the first warp voyage with you on board. The crew are whispering that you may be the reason. Is that true?
The minions of She Who Thirsts could sense my soul behind the thick walls and thin veil that separate your fragile lives from the roiling fury outside. A child of Asurian that dared to wander beyond the veil, within the reach of an outstretched claw, protected only by the barrier of unreliable monkey technology. It is too tempting a quarry for the monsters that serve Cylon Thresh.
I tell you what, like every time she calls us monkeys is the funniest fucking thing to me. I can't get over it.
Our ships never venture beyond the veil.
Monkey.
And I never traveled the way you do, monkey. Ilantak, I admit this was a novel experience. I lost composure, let dismay into my heart, and almost strayed from the path. This moment of hesitation drew the attention of She Who Thirsts, but I summoned my will and used the knowledge of meditation to achieve balance, and hide my soul behind an impenetrable wall of resolve. Future journeys beyond the veil will still be difficult, but I will steel my heart and not let the hounds of Cylon Thresh pick up my scent ever again.
Cool. So, Footfall is abuzz with rumors about Xenos ravaging the sector. Do you think it could be your kin from Trudarak?
Is that snake venom seeping from your lips? We, the children of Azurian, are no strangers to the art of war. We are not raiders, or butchers, or least of all, fools.
I didn't mean to offend.
When the craft world is beset by calamity, its inhabitants do not start a war with every monkey in the sector. If you are looking for enemies, look for them elsewhere.
Will do, honey. What happened to your homeworld?
It is a mystery as inscrutable as the sigh of the last immortal, as deep as the waters of a dark ocean. And I can tell you little, for I was far away, on a mission with my unit. We returned at the appointed hour, but we did not find Kruderak in its celestial harbor.
Kruderak?
It happened many journeys ago, or standard years, as you say. But I remember that moment as if it happened this very day. The memory of a loss is always stronger than the memory of a gain, especially when you lose something as significant as a home, or an entire world. We searched, we called out, we looked everywhere, but we saw only emptiness and the echo of calamity. Countless days passed before I found myself on the Lilithon and met some of my kin. Those refugees who had barely managed to reach our ancestral planet. Their stories were far from being the fruit of truth I so badly craved. Those who agreed to talk to me were few, for most saw me as a wayward daughter who had spurned the honorable paths. And they would not stop babbling about the terrible disease that spread black tendrils of pain over the paths of the Infinity Circuit and deadened our world one segment after another. The ones who survived fled in fear and wandered between the stars, until the Lilithon's warm light reached out to some of them.
Is the Infinity Circuit the warp? Infinity Circuit, a crystalline psychoactive matrix that supplies a well of psychic power to an Eldari craft world and provides a massive ancestral mind to advise and guide the Eldari who dwell within it. Okay, good to know. They have a hive mind for the dead.
Some, like Muaran, lay the blame entirely on Monkey. However, I do not know the truth, but I hope, I desperately hope and pray to the gods that someday it will be revealed to me.
Right here we get to ask, what is an Infinity Circuit?
Is idle curiosity a defining feature of the Monkey? Or are you trying to learn about the weaknesses of my people so you can destroy another world of the children of Asurion? Forgive me, Elentark, but I am not ready to immerse you in the font of my people's deepest mysteries.
Well, joke's on you, because the tooltip told me everything. What is your world like before it fell?
Krudarok cannot be described in your language. It can only be sung, encased in a filigree of sounds, a melody as complex and delicate as the Infinity Circuit, its energy network. It can be seen in the golden hues of sunlight, felt in the breath of celestial winds. Though it was an artificial world, it was just as alive as any real planet.
What's an Infinity Circuit?
But I must see clearly. Not only light, but also shadows. I yearn to remember only Krudarok's beauty, but it had a dark side too. My world was isolated for too long. Like a lake of stagnant water, there was no movement or renewal, and even the sweetest outbursts of life soon turned fetid. Who knows? Who knows? Had there been no stagnation, had our elders not been so blind in their dogmatism and our youths not lacking in courage, then perhaps Krudarok would still be alive even now?
How do your craft worlds even work?
Is idle curiosity a defining
bitch.
feature of the monkey?
Alright,
Or
shut
are you
up.
trying to learn about the weaknesses of my people?
Can you tell me about the history
so
of
you
the
can
Eldari?
destroy I am afraid your life is too
Jesus
fleeting,
Christ.
and your memory too feeble to encompass the entirety of my knowledge. My people ruled the stars when yours did not even have a name. But many of our songs and stories were lost, stolen by she who thirsts. I can tell you the children of Asurion lived, created, caressed the stars as if they were pearls on a string, until Cylon Thresh smothered our empire in her terrifying embrace.
Are the children of Asarion a branch of the Eldari race that inhabits craft worlds? Okay.
Different branches of the Eldari chose different paths to salvation.
Oof.
My ancestors chose an eternal journey through the starry void, living on craft worlds instead of real planets. We rescued countless wonders from the days before, but far from all. You saw this on the Lilithon. Not even we can always master the gates our ancient ones built. This is the story of the Azuriani. There are branches that chose a different path, gruesome and frightening, but I do not wish to tell you about them. That is our dark side, just as your kin have many dark sides of their own.
Damn straight bad to the bone. You keep mentioning She Who Thirsts. What can you tell me about her?
Why ask this question?
Okay.
Is it idle curiosity, or something else?
What is up with you in the words idle
Do not
curiosity?
turn your thoughts towards Cylon Thresh, whatever your motive. She is downfall. She is hunger. She is the enemy of all that is good in the universe. She is an enemy to the Eldari, and I hope to you as well.
Oh, look, Eldari's got a tooltip. Ancient, highly evasive alien race that once dominated the galaxy. That's all we get on them? Okay. Eldari term for the chaos god, Slanesh. Epic. So the chaos gods are the enemies of the Imperium, which means they are my enemies. You can be sure of that. There's nothing wrong with curiosity, idle or not. Knowledge is always a boon, including knowledge of one's enemies. This is my ship, which means you answer whatever questions I want. Let's tell them they're our enemies as well.
We are as different as starlight and its reflection in a muddy puddle. But we share a common enemy. Constancy is our strength.
Let's go ahead and ask her that again
Why
and see.
ask this question?
Okay, we don't get another.
Is it idle curiosity?
I've
or
learned
something
what I
else?
wanted to. You have my gratitude.
As you wish, Ilontark.
Oh, never mind. I still have many, many more questions. What gift would an Aldari give to someone they liked?
Our species are too different from one another. What touches our souls is unlikely to make a significant impression on your kind. Just as I find your concept of offering material gifts to be clumsy and primitive.
Okay, fair. I'm going to ask a few personal questions.
What do you wish to talk about?
Remind me again, how did you come to be on Janus? Tell me about yourself. Who were you before you came to Janus? What is it like for you being on my ship? Let's talk about how she came to be on Janus.
The children of Asurian sought shelter on the Lilithon after the demise of our craft world, our Kruderak. I arrived later, looking for traces of my kin and hoping to learn the fate of my world. They witnessed the baneful ignorance of your breed and began to weave a web of their own intrigues in which I played the role of Vistensa Viat's aide. And then you appeared.
And then I saw her face. And I'm a believer. Who were you before you came to Janus?
I followed my path. Do you know what a path is to the children of Asurian? It is more than a chosen, what do you call it, craft. The path is how each of us moves through the labyrinth of existence, inside and out, in life and in spirit. It is both a journey and a fortress. It protects us from she who thirsts. To stray from the path is to fall into her dark embrace.
I am on the path of part-time YouTuber. Lamau?
The first path I walked was the path of awakening. It granted me the ability not merely to look, but to see, and to take notice of what I saw. My second path could have been that of a warrior, but I chose differently. For the ability to see called me beyond the boundaries of my homeworld. Though not everyone was pleased by this decision, I stepped onto the path of the outcast. I gained the freedom to choose, to question, to doubt where the others merely bow before the wisdom of a Farseer who dictates the will of destiny. And I will follow my path until I reach its pinnacle.
That's pretty sick. How do you like being on my ship?
It feels like I am in the belly of a bird with steel wings.
Except for the fact that you're getting hit on
Cold and unliving.
by
but
monkey.
stubbornly blazing through the dark. It lacks life with its light and beauty, but
There's candles everywhere, girl.
although your vessel cannot even remotely be compared to a craft world, I feel strangely satisfied. We, the Asuriani, are born and dwell on craft worlds. To find myself on a moving world again, even one such as yours, is a source of much joy.
I mean, this is basically a craft world in terms of, like, there are generations of families that have never set foot off this ship, kind of thing. Thank you for your answers.
The words of truth sound like music. This is what our people say.
Interesting. Very poetic. Tell me about your kin and your homeworld.
I refuse to discuss this with a monkey.
Okay.
We
bitch.
are but traveling companions
Goddamn.
who happen to be following the same road among the stars. Do not even try to get under my skin. It will not work.
I was literally just asking about you. Am I still unworthy of discussing your world and your kin? She nods curtly, saying nothing. Okay, fair. What do you think is happening on Janus right now?
The Lilithon is purifying herself of the corruption brought by the servants of Cylon Thrash. Gardens and birds, animals and people. Many are gone forever, and even more are corrupted beyond healing. But the Lilithon is stronger. This world will live.
Okay, I went over servants and it said, Vistenza Viet was killed during your events on Janus. And then I thought to myself, I was like, what? Is there a world where she doesn't die? But then I remembered, oh yeah, I could have sided with her and and I could have helped her and she probably wouldn't have died on that path. But okay, don't care.
My kin are probably still looking for a means to enter the webway. May the Lilithon spirit aid them in this endeavor. Beyond the gate lies salvation, and perhaps even knowledge about the fate of Kruderok and the remaining survivors.
Okay, cool. Why did you agree to join me? Is it not strange for the Aldari to be following a human?
The outcasts my path led me to had a saying. Let me translate it for you. If you fall off a cliff, grab the roots and do not ask if they belong to a weed or a noble rosebush. You are the root I grabbed, Ilantak, because I fell off a cliff. My homeworld is gone. My kin are either dead or hiding no one knows where. By joining forces with you, I may be able to nurture a seedling of the truth I so deeply yearn for.
Excellent. All right, I must take my leave. Well, very interesting and very not, oh, Jesus Christ, girl. Can you clean up your fucking period blood? Wear a tampon. Anyway, that was very sexist of me. We're gonna go ahead and go back here. Very, how do I say it? Like, uneducational, really. It's just, we got zero information from her. Let's go ahead and visit this 100 Dreams Crossroads. Interesting. Oh, look at that. We got a bunch of stuff. Enemies of Humanity. Sick. Love that. Love to see that. You getting our scan of Pluto here. Okay, we got some phlogiston. Sure. We'll get 2 phlogiston. Go ahead and go here to Jupiter. That is very Jupiter. Dead world. Sick. Very Jupiter. Let's go to Earth. Okay, looks more like Uranus. Promethium. Go ahead and take that too. And we got this here. Scan that. It's like Neptune. And we got this down here. Looks like Mercury. Epic. Love that. And then we just go ahead and kill these guys, right? You're facing Chaos Worshippers. It seems their ships have been lying in wait here. The Voxmaster reports an incoming transmission. Accept the messages. You do not negotiate with heretics. Give the order to turn the ship around. Flee to the warp. Accept the messages. Epic. A blood-curdling, visceral scream from the Voxcaster deafens the officers on the bridge. Frightened and pale, they cover their ears with their hands to carry on working despite the impulse to vomit. A mocking, inhuman voice giggles hysterically. Today is the day you die. Then the transmission ends. Very, what's that SpongeBob meme? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anyway, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Go ahead and fight these guys. Get them out here. 94%. Come on. Yeah, there we go. 100%. Get me in there, boss. Let's go.
The foes of the rogue trader.
Infidel. Oh, shit. That's a big one. Hold the fuck up. What is that? That bitch be huge. Murder class cruiser is a crazy name. And they're gonna have a shot on us. Excellent. Okay. What the hell is going on? What did they just debuff us with? Internal fires? Alright, we might have chewed off a bit more than we can chew. So internal fires. The interior of the ship is on fire. The fires suffer 5 to 10 damage each round. So we need to take out big badass big boy here immediately. Well, do we do that or do we take on the smaller guys first? Corrupted Melta torpedoes. That's crazy. We're gonna have to go this way then. Can we go through them like that? I didn't even think so. Anyway, we're gonna go and use this here.
The hull strewn across the stars.
Void ship ram, that's what that is. So do we hit him from this side or do we hit him from the back? Because we're not going to be able to do anything there. I think we go ahead and hit him from the back and like end up over here somewhere. So we can do this and kill these guys. Which I kind of don't want to waste that, but screw it. We don't want to be taking damage from them anyway. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna hit him with this in the ass.
Another salvo.
Okay, they're at 42 health now. So if we point this way, we can hit these guys with this. No line of sight on the target. Then why are they glowing? Oh. They're not. So if we go here, we can hit these guys. No line of sight on the target. Oh, they're just out of range. So let's go ahead and back up one. No. Here. Here. Okay.
Fire the lance batteries.
That does a decent amount. We can do extra 2 range. Will that even help? I think it will.
Onward.
Extra 2 range does get us in range of this guy.
Now.
So that's good. We are behind them. And we are kind of out of the way of the missile at the moment. These guys are on our ass, though. Go ahead and end our turn there. I don't know what they did. Jesus Christ, what do I do about that, you know? Yeah, this fucker hurts for sure. Jesus Christ, we might die. So they shut out torpedoes. Let's go ahead and... hit him with this.
One's going down.
Killed him. Go ahead and go here.
Another
Hit him with that. You can also hit him with this.
Fire the lance batteries.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with this. Then we can go here. Hit him with this.
Set the course.
Get him turned around. Get him Okay, they are now lower health than we are, but we're taking a lot of damage next turn. Torpedoes are also coming in pretty hot. Extremely hot. Oh, but they missed. They just missed. This guy's coming in. Gonna shoot another torpedo. More fire on deck. God, I should have fucking... Ooh, that hurts so bad. I should have redone my shields. Let's gonna see here. Let's just see how much damage we can do here. Because I think I can take on this guy no problem.
Another salvo!
Damn, dude.
This one's going down.
Oh, sick. Love to see that. So now we're gonna go ahead and... All we have is the ram, right? Got the ram and 3 missiles. So if we go here... We're gonna get hit by these, for sure. These guys are gonna have to take a wide turn, so I think we go, like, right here.
The time has come.
That way they can't... I don't think they can make that U-turn, essentially. And then we're gonna go ahead and... Hello? Can I fucking click on this? We're gonna restart our shields. These guys might get to us here. Barely didn't. These guys are gonna blow up at the end of this turn, I think. Yep. Okay, these guys just barely missed us. These guys didn't even get a turn. Go ahead and hit this. Okay, not what I needed. Gonna hit these guys here.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars.
Epic. Is that gonna be enough of a turn? Not really. Yeah, no. I think we do go right here. Oh. Well, if that's the case, let's go here and hit these guys there. That way it's on the side without the shield.
Onward.
They're dead there. Go ahead and just move up here. And then we should be chilling. Now we just gotta avoid these fuckers for as long as we can. Okay, we're done. That was our scariest fight yet. Unholy amulets, dark halos. Ooh, and a new drive engine. Oh, but it's not as good. Okay. Not as good. That's okay. Let's go ahead and definitely heal up our shit right now. 70 scrap is totally worth to get back up to full. That was definitely our hardest fight yet. And, well, not our hardest fight in terms of, you know, it's our hardest space fight yet, which is fine. That was a very good lesson learner. Go ahead and chart our new thing here. What is this? Dumped cargo. Okay, now we do have Pillars of Paradise, or we have the Uncharted system here. Restore the operations of the administrative apparatus on Dargonus. Talk to the Master of Seals and meet with the Adeptus Arbites delegation on... Okay, so this is basically where we need to go next. And what is this? Lost in the Void. Hotbed of Xeno Heresy. Okay, so these charts really, like, stay on the map, though. So once we spin those points, they stay safe, those charts. But if I wanted to go all the way down here, I'd have to make a deadly course for 3, and then make 3 more all the way to, or I would have to jump, right? But I can't pay to just beeline it to somewhere else. So if I want to go here, literally just make a deadly course, go for it. Kiva Gamma is something that I want to deal with. We don't really have a thing here. We also could go back to Footfall. All the way back here at Footfall. So I think basically we're going to go ahead and maybe, do we go back to Footfall? Kind of want to go back to Footfall, if I'm being dead ass. I don't know how I didn't get this charted planet here. I swear to God, I thought we went to there, but maybe we didn't. Maybe we just went straight from here to there. I don't recall my path here. What? So we did take on this whole thing here. We do have paths to here or here. Interesting thought here. I think maybe we go back to Footfall. I do kind of want to go to the Imperium. That is such an interesting thing to have on the map. Jesus, this map is so fucking big, dude. What is... Oh. God, this map is so fucking big. There's so much to do. Yeah, next time do we do Darongnas? Dargonas? Or do we do Kamagiva? Kiva Gamma. Sorry. Interesting. We're gonna do it all eventually, I think. I mean, I'm hoping. I would like that. Oh, look at this. An event occurred in the colony that will go down in the chronicles of this world. What does that mean now? So I do have 7. Is there a cap to this? I don't know. I feel like I should spend it if I have it, you know? So maybe we do go make a deadly course to Footfall. Make it safe. Gives us 1 more. We can warp travel there. Lord Captain, I received reports of about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with an inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. Tech priests are performing rites of the machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. The reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering about our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine spirit's tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Uh-oh. Being sent to the bridge. Who's got something to say about what? Who's got something to say about what? Oh, please don't crash the game. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh, I'm taking a bath, and it's probably going to be unregulated temperature-wise, maybe. Am I going to get a burn? Uh-oh, why am I... Uh-oh, why is it... Wilbur's just standing there. Yes. Quite crazy. Interesting. Hey, Cabela. What the fuck is this? There's blood in my bath. Sourback. Okay. How could you have let this happen? An assassination attempt on the rogue trader in his own chambers, right under our noses? Right under the noses of your enforcers? A fierce growl rumbles deep in Abelard's throat. Do you not remember the beginning of this episode where I had literally 1,000 people and 3 demons in my chambers while I slept? Anyway, Master at Arms radiates grim fury. Her eyes are dark, her lips pursed. With a practice hand, she removes the maul from her belt and offers it to you. An unforgivable error. I accept full responsibility and ask for due punishment. I want an explanation, not vain self-chastisement. Put that weapon away and report. Take them all and beat Sourback with it. Everyone makes mistakes. I pardon you. Now, tell me what happened. Understood, Lord Captain. Reporting. Sourback hesitates for a moment before putting them all away. All adjacent decks have been isolated. We've begun our search for the culprit and have set up investigation headquarters in the officer's deck. The substance has been analyzed and confirmed to be blood containing traces of major mutations. While it poses no risk of infection to your lordship, the very presence of such genetic aberrations aboard the ship is a serious threat to the safety of the ship and must be addressed promptly. Once word of this gets out, many among the crew will surely see it as a brazen challenge to your status as rogue trader. What genetic aberrations? The heresy of mutation. Mutants are vicious beasts who sow only ruin and death. They are devoid of all humanity, and the vile blood that runs through their veins feeds their unclean thoughts and urges. Numerous accounts speak of entire colonies falling prey to bloody uprisings staged by these creatures, and all because their governors were too squeamish to order genetic purges. You don't say that. You don't say that. I wonder why somebody we don't consider human and exterminate by the thousands would think to revolt. What a crazy mystery. Alas, the Imperium's enemies are not limited only to those outside its borders. Mutants can become a considerable threat, especially when given the chance to organize. The heretics have revealed themselves and are eager to fight, and a fight they shall have. Let the vessel be purged of their filth. Could this have been an assassination attempt? Then they would have filled the bath with acid or poison instead. There's an easier way to kill someone than drowning them in blood, as foul as that blood may be. Oh shit, what are you doing over there, girl? She's been listening from across the room. I beg to differ. Were something of this sort to happen to me, my heart would surely stop. Okay, calm down, girl. I'm not looking for dramatics. I'm looking for answers. What do you intend to do next? Oh, they all fall to their knees. What the hell? As one, every enforcer present, Jesus Christ, gets on their knees. Lord Captain, this incident has cast a shadow on your honor, on our honor. We only ask for one thing, a chance to absolve ourselves of our guilt. Allow me to head to the officer's deck at once so that I may lead the investigation personally. Uh-oh. Lord Captain, on a previous occasion, it was your intervention that resolved the matter that my own rigidity had only succeeded in making worse. With all due respect to Mistress Sourback, perhaps she would benefit from your fresh perspective. Rigidity. Decision consequences. You told Abelard that with your coming to power, the established procedures within the dynasty would change. Seneschal, do you think so little of me that you would rob me of the chance to defend my honor? I will handle the investigation myself. If they wish to challenge me, then I shall take matters into my own hands. I am curious to see the men-at-arms in action, but I will preside over the investigation. I want answers. I will take no part in the investigation. Notify me when you have found the culprit. I will give her permission, but I will preside over the investigation. Of course, Lord Captain. I will arrange for the area befitting of your status to be prepared on the officer's deck. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that means that we have to go to the officer's deck, which is over here, correct? It'll be on the map. So let's see, officer's deck. Oops, didn't mean to click it. I was going to end the episode there, but probably something's going to happen now that I've clicked that. So that's unfortunate, but we're just going to roll with it. You know, I got time. It's not even midnight yet, technically, where I'm at, so I do have to go to bed soon, unfortunately, but we're going to ride it out as long as we can. Greetings, your lordship. All right. Damn, this is definitely worth my status. Cabela. Cabela stands out clearly from the officers in attendance. Oh, is this the actual... This is an entirely separate thing, isn't it? Whoops. This is Cabela's, like, immersion therapy. Both for her favoring the full regalia of a member of the Bloodspun Web over former attire, and for the empty space around her, the other attendees are keeping their distance as if an air of mortal danger repels them from your companion. Ah, yes, okay. Danrock, whose keen, worried gaze is locked on Cabela and whose mouth is stretched into a most courteous smile of smiles, gives you a hurried bow. Your lordship. Domin Wilbur, you are here. Sounds neither excited nor solemn. Her tone is indifferent as her fearsome metal claws clutch the slice of fruit from one of the plates. I see you found a delicacy that is to your liking. How do you like the ceremonies of the upper decks? How are you? Let's talk about the fruit. She smiles. Food like this is impossible to come by in the lower bays. I do not know what this is, but it tastes incredible. Juice is dripping down from her fingers and hand. It seems she is the only one here who has not lost her appetite. The officers' faces have turned into a pale, alarmed masks, and none of them is in a hurry to enjoy the feast. How do you like the ceremony? How are you? I feel wrong. Strange people, strange sounds and gestures. Cabela lets out a sharp breath. Her gaze becomes vacant, and her hand reaches for the table knife. I am losing myself in this whirlpool. Grasping the knife, she begins to carve lines through, right into the expensive wooden tabletop. A nervous murmur runs through the crowd. Their tense gazes are locked in a harmless-looking, barely sharpened metal utensils in the hands of a cultist of the Bloodspun Web. Smile at her? Okay. Give him a pointed look. Coercion? Look at the other attendees. Could it be that someone here finds the conduct of the Lord Captain's guest disturbing? Persuasion, smile at Cabela. I see you've already mastered the art of commanding attention. You seem to be quite in your element. Go and do that. She blinks in surprise and looks up at you. She glances back and forth, seemingly privy to the meaning of your words. And then her clear, genuine laughter fills the room, startling everyone around her. I suppose that's true, Daman Wilbur. I will not fluster your subjects further. Bella glances at the maze she has inscribed on in size. Whenever I lose my thread, whenever I am forced astray by the outside world, I return to the labyrinth. It has all the answers. My meditation helps. In finding my way out, I regain myself and praise the righteousness of serving the Undying One. Gesture at the spinner's mask and regalia. Your choice of attire is not customary for such gatherings. How do you like the ceremonies of the upper decks? I'm attempting to peer through the fluoride shell to the core. Yet it continues to elude me. She looks you in the eye. What is the purpose of this ritual, Daman Wilbur? Explain it to me. Camaraderie? Spending all your days in toil can be dreary. Gratitude. My crew is willing to give their lives for the dynasty, and this is the way of praising that service. Power. These people came at the snap of my fingers. They look at me, hang upon my every word and gesture, hoping against hope that I might grace them with a smile or glance. We're going gratitude. Does one merit gratitude for doing what their duty demands? Would these people act differently without the show of appreciation? I hope that is not the case. I am too conspicuous beside the rest of your servants. Cabela looks at the other guests and then quickly averts their eyes. A fitting mask. That is what is required for the rituals like this. I came unprepared. It would not happen again. It will not happen again. Since this gathering was a terrible mistake, let's go ahead and fucking talk about her fit. She looks at you in mild confusion. My appearance tells those around me who I am. Everyone here is wearing a mask of their respective thread. Is this not a requirement of your rituals? She glances at the opulent room, the dazzling decor, and the handsomely dressed officers. I sense this gathering was a terrible mistake. Sighs heavily and looks down. Why? You've looked behind the curtain of my existence, and now I have looked at yours. She stares at you intently. I do not think that we have heard all the words there should have been spoken here today. Is it because you do not wish to say them in front of witnesses? I grow weary of the crowd. Take a walk with me. It's high time that this dull evening was over and done with. We should return to our duties. No, let's go take a walk. Bella avoids your gaze as the two of you walk away from the other guests. She seems calm. The slight tremble running down her right hand betrays her agitation. Once you are alone, she looks straight at you. I have discerned what you are doing here, and I know that your calling it a ritual was a ruse. True rituals are constant, immutable, and the cycles of the cooling machines in the lower ship's bowels, like the cycles of the cooling machines in the lower ship's bowels, or the shifts of the bay's servants. This was spontaneous, something you prepared just for me, and then you stayed at my side the entire time. Now here you are, granting me yet another request. Why is that? What do you mean, why? You are my instrument, my blade, one that I intend to maintain. You are my comrade. I cannot simply dismiss you or your wishes. I have come to value your company, or I wanted to show you that there are other things in this life besides service and duty. You're my instrument, my blade. I tend to maintain you. You wanted to sharpen me. Her expression hardens. You are wise. Now that I have studied your world, I can excel as your protector, your servant. Thank you for gifting me this clarity. I have seen enough to understand that masks and gestures his servants use around you. That is enough. Let us each return to our respective threads and aspire to give our all to the Undying One now and forever. Shit, I think I fucked that up, but okay. It's whatever. We chillin'. She's okay. She survived the party. Crazy to think about. Okay. All right. And now, oh, I'm trying to play this one-handed and it sucks, dude. Okay, so now we should be able to go to the officer's deck and see what we wanted to see. But this time we're going to go ahead and... oh my god, and use my other hand, Jesus Christ. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it there for today. And we're going to go ahead and save it for next time. Next time we'll be going to the officer's deck in order to find out who put that blood in our bathtub. Crazy to think about. And then we did go back to Footfall, I believe, was our thing that we did. I'm already crazy that I've already forgotten what we've done. But, and then we'll go to Footfall and have ourselves a good time. I'll see you in the next one.